Have you ever failed so many times that giving up felt easier than trying again? This is the story of a man who fell, not once, not twice, but 9 times. And yet, it was his 10th attempt, the one everyone thought was impossible, that changed his life forever. So stay with me till the end, because this story might just remind you why giving up is never an option. Meet Arjun, a young man from a small town. He wasn't born rich. He didn't have special talents. But what he did have was a dream. Arjun dreamed of starting his own business. He didn't want to live an ordinary life. He wanted to prove to himself and to the world that he could build something great. With hope in his heart, he started his first small shop. He worked day and night, but within months, the shop failed. He lost all his savings. Maybe business isn't for me, he thought. But deep inside, his heart whispered, try again. So, he tried a second time, and failed. A third time, and failed. A fourth, a fifth, a sixth. Every time, he put in his effort. Every time, he watched his dreams break apart. By the 9th attempt, he was broken. Family members started calling him a hopeless dreamer. Friends told him, stop wasting your time, Arjun. Just get a normal job. And worst of all, he started to believe them. One night, Arjun sat alone in his tiny rented room. He looked at his empty wallet. He thought of his parents who had silently suffered because of his failures. Tears rolled down his face. He whispered to himself, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed. But then he remembered something his mother once told him as a child. Son, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Those words kept echoing in his mind. And suddenly, a new thought came to him. What if the next time is the one? What if my 10th attempt is the one that finally works? He had a choice. Quit now and live with regret forever, or stand up one more time and give it everything he had. Arjun decided to try again. But this time, he did something different. Instead of rushing into a new idea, he sat down and studied. He read books about business. He asked advice from people who were already successful. He learned from every mistake he had made in the past 9 attempts. And slowly, a new plan began to form. He borrowed a small amount of money. He started a tiny online business, selling handmade items from his town. At first, sales were slow, but Arjun didn't panic this time. He didn't quit. He remembered all the lessons from his failures. He worked patiently. He built trust with customers. He focused on quality, not quick money. And then, something magical happened. Orders began to grow. Week by week, month by month, his business started to rise. Within a year, Arjun had more customers than he ever dreamed of. His little online shop had turned into a growing company. And the same friends who once laughed at him now came to him for advice. Arjun's 10th attempt, the one nobody believed in, became the turning point of his life. So what do we learn from Arjun's story? He failed 9 times, but it was the 10th time that changed everything. Imagine, what if he had quit at the 9th? He would have never seen the success that was waiting for him. Sometimes, life tests us again and again. It pushes us down to see if we'll stand up. And most people give up right before the breakthrough. But those who refuse to quit, those who try just one more time, are the ones who discover greatness. So maybe right now, you feel like giving up. Maybe your dreams look too far. But ask yourself, what if the next attempt is the one? Because remember this, failure doesn't mean the end. It only means you're one step closer to success. Keep going. Your next attempt could change everything.